College can be a scary place. New classes, new people, a whole new world. Some start off more prepared than others. If you are one of those who is less prepared, don't fret. People completely change their course of life in college all the time. In fact, 80% of college-bound students have yet to choose a major. 50% of college students change their majors mid-education, many 2 or 3 times. We interviewed students and faculty at Lake Dallas High School on their plans or experience with college.
I started at North Texas and then I moved to TWU.
Well, the first time I went to Texas A&M, and I was invited not to return. The second time I went to Bergthold Community College. Changed my mind about my major, so quit. I got my bachelor's degree from Texas Women's University, and I got my master's degree from the
UNT? I went to UNT.
Yes, I had an academic scholarship to start with, and then I did not take care of my business my freshman year in college and lost that, and then I was eligible to receive a grant.
I received scholarships from TWU, but not straight out of high school.
No, but I did have a work-study credit that helped me.
No, I did not apply for financial aid, and no, I didn't get any scholarships.
I did. I started as math and then changed to business and then back to math. So kind of stayed there.
Pre-med to psychology to biology.
Yes. I started with being a theater major. No, I started being a sociology major and then moved to education where I majored in theater, minored in speech and English.
Yes. I was a business major. And then I got my first degree, and then I went back and got my teaching degree.
To start strong in college, because it's easier to keep your GPA high than it is to raise it once it gets low. And the other thing is, if you register for morning classes, make sure you're willing to get up every morning and go. You can't skip class and be successful.
Freshmen. Take responsibility for yourself. Stop blaming everybody else. Stop expecting everybody to hold your hand. Stop expecting everybody to take care of you. Seniors. Stop expecting everybody to take care of you. Stop expecting special allowances. Don't expect your hand to be held. And when you're in college, if a class even sounds like it might be interesting, take it. Advice for entering college, freshmen, live on campus. I lived there, A&M, I was at A&M and they had no room in the dorms. They had very little dorm space. They've rectified that. So I wound up living in an apartment. Wound up and I didn't know anybody. None of my friends went down there, so I lived by myself in an apartment. Ended up in an apartment complex that was mostly graduate students. They didn't want to know me. And I realize now, I was clinically depressed. I was sleeping about 19 to 20 hours a day. Because I was totally isolated. I didn't know what was going on campus. I didn't have any friends. I wasn't involved and on campus where I knew what was going on. And I realize now that really, as a freshman, living in a dorm is one of the smartest things you can do. Because you know what's going on campus. You have to meet people. You have no choice. And or you can sit in your dorm room all day and get invited not to return. But it's less likely to happen that way. So that's why I was invited not to come back. And I did.
So freshmen should realize that they're going to be kicking themselves by the time they're seniors for not taking their schooling seriously when they're freshmen, because all of that is cumulative, and then they'll realize where they fall in their class because they just didn't care about it, because they're still thinking as a child and not as a future college student. Seniors should not limit the rigor of their classes, because they get out of the habit of working, if they decide to have an easy senior year, and then they go to college and it hits them because they've been out of the habit of maintaining an acting career.
Okay. To freshmen, I would say that it would probably be best to focus on your grades early rather than thinking about it at the beginning of their senior year. A little late. And to to seniors, then I would say to have a great senior year, not to get too focused in the future, because you have to have fun now to be able to take care of the future as well. Do what you want. Don't do what your parents want you to
do. Music or neurosciences?
Yes, physics and engineering.
Electrical engineering?
Not exactly, but I was thinking English.
I want to major in veterinary sciences.
Like biomedical science, like veterinary.
Veterinary sciences or literature.
UNT.
Abilene Christian.
I have University of Texas at Dallas, UT in Austin, Colorado School of Mines.
I've been looking at DBU, Dallas Baptist University, and Houston Baptist University, but I want to go to a conservative.
Texas A&M or Stephen F. Austin.
Yes, I'm gonna like Texas A&M or UNC.
I have Texas A&M or I don't know, something in the general area of here.
No.
Yes.
Yes, I'm on FastWeb, and I've been applying for a few scholarships.
A little bit, not too much though.
No. Available.
That's available, but
No, not really.
Prefer to have a car. I wouldn't want to give that up.
Well, like I said earlier, I'd rather be a conservative in college, but otherwise I'm pretty open.
Dorms and pets, because I want to bring my German Shepherd.
Hey, so I'm gonna take my dog.
I want to be able to have a cat with me.
theater or broadcast?
Definitely band and orchestra.
Not at the moment.
I would love to do art, choir.
Definitely tennis and probably band, depending on how well that goes for scholarships.
Maybe band. I have a little scholarship.
They have theater at colleges, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, theater and I don't know. Yeah.
I'm gonna have applying.
Accepted. All right, yeah.
Oh yeah, AP, dual credit classes.
Let's see. I've taken the SAT and I studied.
I've already made college campus tour trips around the colleges, and I've already taken several tests to enter into the colleges.
I take like pre-AP classes and stuff, and so yeah, getting prepared.
Oh my God, please don't mess around. It's gonna really hurt you. Like when the time comes that you'll start caring in high school, like you're basically digging yourself out of a ditch. Just get everything handled from the beginning. Build yourself up instead of trying to get out of a hole.
Just never too early to start applying yourself and getting ready.
As you can see, we have a diverse population of students and faculty based off educational goals. Us here at KAAA hope that this has given many students valuable advice on college. We look forward to the bright futures of all of you young Falcons.